Hello, my loves. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope everyone's week is starting off fabulously. I'm feeling great today, and I hope that you guys are too. I want to thank you so much for tuning into my channel and for actually watching my readings. It really does mean more to me than you guys know. If you find that this message touches you, if you find that this channel touches you, please subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button for me. Share the message with someone who you think might need it. Also, like the video and comment. I do respond to the comments, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out to comment. I am trying to grow this channel, because once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we can go back to the lives here, doing our readings interactively, which I really enjoy because I like to, be in the community and speak to the community. So if you could just share, like, subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Today we are doing our weekly with the Tiny Tot Tarot, which was designed by yours truly. This is a deck that I designed myself. It's made for people who they want their first oracle deck, the first tarot deck. They're not familiar and they need something easy to learn on. It's also made for children, who this would be a great gift for your child, your niece, your nephew, or a child of your friend. It's great for adults who are doing inner child work or doing any tarot work. It comes with these beautifully colored, bright, vibrant cards. And look at the outside of the deck, beautiful paint there. So it's a very fun deck, and I'm just using it today to show that it can be used by kids and adults. If you would like to purchase, you can get it on my website, which is www.madeby.me.com. So check it out, okay? If you are touched by this message, please feel free to donate. Send your girl a little love offering. I love to be the spiritual leader of this community, and my business and my services are able to thrive based on donations from kind folks like yourself. So my Cash App and my PayPal information are below. No offering of love is too small, whether it's treating me to my daily cup of tea or, giving me an abundant donation. I appreciate them all, so thank you so very much. So let's get into it. What I love about these cards also is I designed them to be a smaller size than normal oracle decks. I have small hands, and it makes it easier for me to shuffle, so I know that it will be easy for kids to shuffle and other adults. It's just the size of them is really nice, and they are just easy to be shuffled. I just love the color of these cards. Okay, so we're gonna look at Monday. Today is the 18th, November 18th, and we're gonna look all the way till Sunday. Just generally speaking, before we even pull any cards, this is a time where we are resolving some karma. This is what I've been just picking up intuitively. We're resolving karma. It's almost like a last piece. Sometimes we're going headfirst into a new issue that we have to solve. Sometimes we've been working on issues. And there's maybe just like one little piece that we still have to work with. So whatever this is, it's a karmic healing, meaning you brought it in from your past life. So whether it's relationships or authority figures, maybe it's issues of abandonment or fears of inadequacy, whatever it is that that it's karmically affecting you, this is a week where we're definitely clearing that. So if you feel like you're purging, it may even manifest physically, where you feel like you are nauseous this week or you need to throw up. It may also be coming out of your skin. So if you have acne this week, because our skin is our largest organ, and maybe purging itself through your skin. There's something that you need to just get rid of, a little extra, just that extra cleaning before the new can come in. So I wish you guys the best with your karmic clearing. If you would like a past life reading, I do those as well. My readings this week are $55 or 3 for $150, so you save money by bundling it. My email address is also listed in the description box, so you can book your reading with me through there, okay? So let's get popping. Please, Spirit, show me what this week is looking like from November 18th to November 24th. What do we have to expect as a tribe energetically from the 18th to the 24th, the 18th to 24th. So let's see what we got here. Alrighty. Monday. I knew that was going to come. I just felt like it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I like this. Thursday. Oh, we got a lot of the greens here. Friday, Saturday. Oh, I like that. And Sunday. Oh, I like this. I like this. We have a good mixture of air energy, spirit energy, earth energy here. Okay, so starting with Monday, the card that comes up, isn't this a cute card? It's called Take Action, okay? This means that it's time today to use that masculine energy. Feminine energy is receptive, and we do see that coming up here on Wednesday, okay? Be ready to receive. Today is all about that masculine energy. It's saying go out there after the things that you want. It's not just going to come to you. You have to make it happen. If it's a new job that you desire, then actually go and fill out the applications. Go on Indeed. Follow up. I dropped my application a week ago, and I was just wondering if the manager had a time to look over it. You know, check in. Don't think, oh, it's just going to work itself out. That's not the energy of today, okay? If there's someone who you are interested in romantically, or even if you want to be friends with this person, go talk to that person. Tell them, I'm interested in dating you. I think you're beautiful, or we should be friends. Let's hang out. Let's get a smoothie. Let's get a tea. Let's get a coffee, whatever your thing is. Don't just think people are going to come to you. If this is your finances, if you know that you're trying to get your finances in order, don't just pray like it's going to fix itself. Take that class on financial literacy. Hire yourself a business or a financial coach, or a someone who can watch your portfolio, someone who can teach you how to do stocks and bonds, someone who can help you to set up a budget. Today may be a great day for you to set up a budget for yourself, to really monitor your spending. But whatever it is, go after it, especially those who are going after a goal that scares or intimidates them. You're thinking about starting a new business, if you're thinking about proposing to somebody, if you're thinking about putting your artwork for the public to view for the first time, this is telling you that you are protected. Because as we see our little knight in this card, he has on armor. This is the armor of spirit. Spirit is saying that you are protected as you take these steps, as you journey out into the unknown, as you go after the things that you desire. So there should be no fear there. Also, with this air energy, with the swords coming through, this is definitely speaking up on things that you didn't before. It could be people who are bothering you, you know, causing conflict in your life, and you're like, okay, I'm taking action. I know this person has something on me, maybe some dirt on me, or maybe they could shut me out of our social circle if I stand up to them, but I'm gonna go ahead and do what I have to do, say what I have to do, say what I have to say. So throat chakra work still, this is like the third week that throat chakra work is still being highlighted. So definitely know that you are protected as you do what needs to be done, okay? Tuesday, we're going to be experiencing freedom, and this is one of my favorites, okay? As I mentioned, there's karmic work to be done. If you are like me, who have had past lives where you've been persecuted, where you've been in prison, I've been in prison, I've been in concentration camps, you know, I've been persecuted for witchcraft in past lives, but all kinds of things done to me, just as you've had all kinds of things done to you that may impinge upon or impede upon your freedom. It's time for you to heal that. Especially if you're the kind of person, you're a homebody, you know, you stay to your home. Are you staying to your home because it is comfortable? Yes. But are you staying there because this is your safe space, and when you leave, you don't feel safe? You feel like there's too many variables out there? Because that's not healthy. If you're staying because of fear, are you a little bit agoraphobic, or a lot of it, which is not a thing, but a lot of it agoraphobic, and you don't like people, you don't like to go out there? These are things that you're going to have to address. Anything where you are acting out of fear. It's time for us to not act out of fear anymore. It's also saying to be expansive tomorrow, to spread your wings and fly. If you're thinking about vacationing at all, this is a great omen to go for it, especially if the trip involves an airplane, like a bird, you know, birds in the sky. This is telling you to be free. There's a couple, only a handful of you that I'm picking up on you. Some of you want to have polyamorous relationships, which is fine, as long as everybody involved knows, you know, you can't be in a polyamorous relationship where only you and another person knows. Everybody, because I'm seeing threesomes, right? Everybody needs to be aware, and that's okay. Some of you don't even want polyamorous relationships. Some of you literally want to have threesomes which is fine. We're all adults. Don't make anybody make you feel any kind of way, right? But it's important that if that's what you're doing, that there's communication I was talking about, that is communication involved between all people. You are free to love who you want, to sex who you want and how you want to, but just make sure that everyone knows, because you see the red bird, I'm getting red flag. So if you in your head have a polyamorous relationship, but really you just have 2 girlfriends, that's not the same thing. It is not the same thing. You want to make sure that everyone is involved, and that's only a handful of you who desire to be polyamorous or to experience sexuality in a threesome, but you have freedom to do whatever it is that you want, so go after that. When we're talking about Wednesday, we're talking about the opposite of Monday, which is being open to receive, which is interesting. Now, you see the ball is circular, kind of, sort of reminds you of a womb of a woman. And then the sword is more phallic, which kind of, sort of reminds you of a penis, you know. So you see those masculine and feminine energies going on there. It's saying once you go after the things you want, right? This what I'm seeing here is the first 3 days is a mini manifestation ritual. It's saying go after it, claim it, put your name on it, do the necessary work. Then allow it to happen, right? Allow some time for what you did. This is only after you take a step. Allow time for it to create itself. Or if you called the manager about the job, allow her a day to get back to you, you know, this kind of a thing. And then if you go after and you release it to the world and you release it to the universe and the exact way of which you're going to get it, you then remain open to receive so that it can come in. Okay, some of us are chronic givers. We're always taking care of the next person, but we're not taking care of ourselves. I've been working on this a lot lately in the past couple months. Allow yourself to receive, be on the receiving end of love, being on the receiving end of support, being on the receiving end of affection, whatever it is that you need. Open yourself up to receive. Some of you are too stubborn, or you grew up in a household that told you to ask for help is to show weakness. Some of you have been in situations where you swallowed your pride to ask for help and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out. And now you're like, you see, well, I'm not fucking asking for help anymore. It's telling you to also, you know, just because it may have not have worked out in the past, to be open to receive to new things coming in, okay? So that's on Wednesday. Then Thursday, we do get a little bit of conflict, but we gotta accept the bad with the good. There is no good without bad. This is the law of relativity. It's a natural law, okay? It's saying that we have to compare to know. How do we know what joy feels like without pain? How do we know what sunshine feels like without darkness, okay? There's times in our lives when we're going to have to go with where we're going to have to face conflict. But how you deal with it is up to you, okay? I've been studying a lot of Buddhism and Taoism and Reiki principles recently, and one of the Reiki principles is just for today, I will not be angry, or I will not allow myself to be angry, because when you do, it's almost as though you're allowing the other person to steal your energy. Just think about like when you're driving a car and somebody cuts you off and you go off on that car, they drive away thinking you're crazy, and then you're sitting in the car and you're stewing in your juices about how angry that you are, but you're the only person who's hurt by this, right? So there's multiple ways to deal with conflict. Sometimes it's okay, you know, to fight back, to yell back, you know, say, no, you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. And I'm good for that, right? But then there's some times in conflict when it's best to just walk away. Because this is a general reading, I would suggest you think about it before you act. Whatever decision you come up with and how to deal with the conflict, just know where anger will lead you, where walking away will lead you. Think about all of the options of how you handle it, because how people are to you is not your responsibility, but your response to people is absolutely your responsibility. Do get children. I'm hearing children. So if you have teenagers, right, there may be some headbutting. You never let me take the car. You know, that's conflict. It could be your kids, you know, driving you crazy. You could also be a child, an adult child of your parent. And you could be driving your parents crazy, or your parents could be driving you crazy. It doesn't mean that it necessarily has to come to blows, but it can. So don't let anybody bait you. You know, don't let anybody, you know, bring you out of your character on Thursday, because it might be some conflicts. And maybe fucking Susan in the office, you know, getting on your nerves, or it could be something a little more serious. But either way, how you handle it is your business. So you got 3, that's 3 earth energies here. It's telling you to kind of move slow this week, very steady pace. We're not in any kind of a hurry. We're on our time. We're not going to be rushed. We're going to namyo, korenge, kyo this whole week, okay? And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have endings, okay? Another time, I'm seeing more time. So this is telling me that some things are time specific. Some of you are rushing through life right now, and you need to kind of slow down, okay? Like sand through an hourglass. These are the days of our lives. That's what I see when I say that. When I see this, it's just saying slow down. There's no rush. You know, the journey is the destination, but things are coming to end. Probably whatever this conflict is here on Thursday, you're gonna walk away from it because you're like, no, it's not worth it. This could be leaving a job. This could be leaving someone you're dating. This could be, you know, your child or your teenager like walking out of the house. I'm not gonna put up with this, you know, something like this. But there are endings coming to a conflict. This is also, like I told you, we're going through these karmic cycles and we're clearing out that last little bit. That's what I started this message with. We're clearing out that last little bit so we can move forward. I see you identifying what it is that you need to clear out, because these stop signs, it's like stop. We can't go any further until you figure out what this last little string, because if you look at the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Death card, it's a dark figure and there's a rope in front of him and he has his sword and the rope is breaking, but it's hanging on by this like teeny thin thread. That's what this is saying. We just got to find out what that thread is, cut it, and then you'll have room to move into newness. And what are you moving into on Saturday? Love. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Especially since Saturday is the 6th day of the week, depending on if you look at Monday or Tuesday as the 1st day of the week, depending on how you look at the calendar. But the way that we did it here is the 6th day of the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let me not lie. It's the 6th day of the week. 6 is the number of the Lover's card. 6 in general as numerology, it's the number of harmony, balance, and love. It's time for us to receive love. There's something that is holding you back, that's prohibiting you or inhibiting you from receiving love. So whether this is romantic love, whether this is the love of a tribe or, you know, supporting community, whether this is the love of your child, I do have some nostalgic vibes coming through. So some of you, handful of you, are falling in love with someone who you've known from the past, someone who you've known from elementary school, from high school, from college, someone who grew up on your block. You know, I'm hearing, if I would've knew the girl next door would've been you. I would have been nice to you. So some people are like, oh, you know, back in the day, I didn't even see you in this light, but now I see you in this light, and I see like old lovers coming together. I also see the possibility of people who are in love taking their love to the next level by creating a child, because I'm getting children throughout this whole reading, and there's no specific card, but intuitively, you know, because my cards are guidance for me, but I also, you know, I'm psychic, clairvoyant, all that good stuff, and so I can channel it without these cards, you know, and intuitively I'm hearing children, and I'm hearing two, when two become one, so 2 people creating an addition. Okay, and this also, if you kind of sort of squint, it may be a little bit of a stretch, but if you look at it from side to side, this could be like a baby bump here, like a woman standing here. This is her baby bump with her little love muffin in the middle. So this is receiving love. Some of you are doing things that you're finding out are affecting the fertility in your body. Maybe it's smoking cigarettes. Maybe it's exercising too much and you're not getting your period or something like this. Maybe it's stressing too much and you're not able to conceive. And once you relax a little bit and take this steady pace that I was talking about, you'll be able to end the infertility and you'll be able to create love. I also look at relationships as single people. When I look at relationships, especially those who are having difficulties finding soulmates or finding people to be in relationship with, I look at that as a form of infertility. Because when we look at the Empress card, she's fertile, not just giving birth to children, but giving birth to her dreams, giving birth to her business, giving birth to plants, animals, anything like this. Relationships, you can give birth to a relationship. So when you can't find a relationship, I see that as a form of, or you can't, you know, find someone you mesh with, I see that as a form of infertility. So there's something, your own self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging ways, something you're doing to yourself. You're gonna realize that it may be negative thinking. I'm just never gonna find somebody. And the minute you decide to end those behaviors is the minute you're going to find love. And not only are you gonna find love, but on Sunday, just to reinforce the love, guess what's coming in? Happiness! Woo! Isn't that great? Love and happiness. Yeah. Okay, that's the song of the week, okay? Oh, love and happiness. I want everybody to listen to that song today, okay? Wait a minute, something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone. 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so we're talking about love. We are talking about love and happiness. Okay, that's what we're literally talking about. And this is you removing the conflict that's keeping you from love and happiness. It's you going after, solutions to give yourself love and happiness. It's you feeling the freedom to be loved, to receive love and happiness, okay? It's saying anybody who's trying to keep me from that, we're going to end those relationships with them because I'm focused on love and happiness. And this is what I want for you, tribe. I want you guys to have this love and this happiness. Don't they look happy? Don't they just look ecstatic? I want you guys to be as happy as these people on this card, okay? So this is a great week. I love how this week ends. If you're interested in purchasing this deck for you or for a friend again or for a child, it's the information is in the description box, but it's also on my website, www.madeforme.com. So these are the messages that I have for this week, and if these messages touched you and if you need someone else to know that they're going towards love and happiness, please share these messages. You can also follow me on Instagram at Messages by Me, where I have hundreds upon hundreds of testimonials for my personal reading. I have 2 buttons up there for my testimonials, and then my backup page, Messages by Me 2, also has a couple more hundred testimonials on there, okay? So I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you guys have a fabulous week and enjoy the love and happiness coming your way. Peace.